Welcome and karibuni to a room of Zanzibar. Today I'm going to share with you how I'm making this beautiful Indian dish called butter chicken. It's one of my favorite. Now to start with, I've got my chicken breast here cut into cubes and some Tandoori Masala, some yogurt, oil, vegetable oil or canola oil, a piece of lime, a lemon you can use, and some salt. Okay, so I'm going to marinate my chicken. I've got all my ingredients mixing all in one bowl, and if you want you can add some food coloring. Usually the Tandoori Masala that I use has a really good orange color, but the new packing that they have now, it's not so great, but we're gonna be alright. But if you want it red color or darker than this, you can go ahead and add color, or you can add, I see some people using tomato paste or tomato sauce, but I prefer mine this way. So you can do it this way, or you can do it anyhow you like it. So I'm going to marinate my chicken, and you can then keep it in the fridge for about half an hour or longer. I'm going to keep mine longer because I have plenty of time today, so I'll probably keep it for 2-3 hours. And I prefer to put it in a Ziploc bag. It's up to you how you want to store it in your fridge, but make sure you keep it in the fridge. I mean, I prefer to put it in the bag because the smell, I have got other food in the fridge, so it's always nice and less messy. So I've got my tomatoes here, my chunk of onions, some oil, my seasoning, ginger and garlic fresh, almonds, and you can use cashew nuts too if you wish. And my seasoning is gonna be Ajwini, Cumin powder, Coriander powder, and Ajwini, which is also known as carom seeds. So I'm ready to start with my sauce. I'm using vegetable oil here. You can use butter, but I do not like to use butter because it's got a high saturation point and the butter burns very easily. So I prefer to use oil, or you can mix if you want. And the onions are in big chunks. You can cut them any size you want because you're going to be blending them, but make sure that they're not too big. You need to saute them well before you start, get into real cooking. Okay, so to this I'm going to add my seasoning. Now the seasoning you can add extra if you want. I'm doing about a teaspoon of each, and I would normally do 2 pounds of two chicken breasts, but today I have only 1 chicken breast. So anyway, I've added my almonds. Like I say, you can do cashew nuts, and your ginger garlic. Make sure that you do not burn this, although you want it to saute and cook well before you add the tomatoes. And the tomatoes that I'm using here, they are blanched. I have got a video to show you how to blanch the tomatoes. It's basically you want to remove the skin. So if you can remove the skin without blanching, that's fine. And why you want to remove the skin is because when you blend this, you want your sauce to be very smooth and light. Okay, so you're gonna saute this for a few minutes and then add some liquid. And the liquid I'm using today is just water, but if you have chicken stock, this dish is going to be really, really extra flavorful, but I don't have. So once it starts boiling, you're gonna turn it down and simmer this for about an hour or so. You want the whole sauce to reduce into half. Okay, so now I'm ready to grill my chicken, and if you want you can saute this. If you choose to saute, then you're going to use the same pan. You saute and then remove the chicken from the pan and then start frying your onions and your tomatoes. But I like to grill mine because it gives a very nice smoky flavor. Okay, so these are my next ingredients: the cream, the butter, and some garam masala. Okay, so now my sauce has been simmering for quite some time now, about an hour, 15 minutes. And you want your flavors to penetrate through. So you're gonna blend the sauce into a fine puree, and so you see this is thick puree, and strain it so that it becomes you get a nice smooth and velvety sauce. Okay, I mean, if you want, you can just blend it extra, so that way you don't have to strain it if you find it, difficult. Okay, so this is going back to the heat, and you want to simmer it for maybe 2-3 minutes, and add the chicken. If you have chosen to grill, or even if you have sauteed, this is the time you want to put your chicken back so that it's coated with a sauce. Okay, and remember, once you add your cream, your heavy whipping cream, you can also use Nestle cream. They call it a table cream. That also works fine. Okay, I used to use that before. So you're just gonna simmer this for a few minutes. You don't want to bring this to a boil. Okay, don't boil this at all. Okay, so once the sauce is mixed through, you're going to add the butter, and sprinkle a little bit of Garam Masala to give it a nice kick, extra flavors. But if you don't want, it's okay. It's still gonna taste beautiful. I'm sure all of you are great cooks there, so you can do this. Okay, so yeah, just mix through, and don't boil it. As soon as it comes to a simmer, remove it from the heat. Okay, so that's it, and I'm done. And I'm going to serve this with my naan, which I will put the video here very soon. So thank you, and please visit again. And for more recipes, please visit me at aromaofzanzibar.blogspot.com. Thank you.